Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for encouraging local languages in courts. Naga People's Front elects Kuzholuzo Nienu as leader of NPF Legislature Party and Dr. Nganshi as party chief whip. Advisor Dr. Neikesalie Nicky Kire says various restrictions and limitations set for womenfolk needs to be reviewed. And Nagaland observes World Veterinary Day today. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today called for encouraging local languages in courts, saying it will increase the confidence of the common people in the judicial system. Modi said this while addressing the inaugural session of the Joint Conference of Chief Ministers of States and Chief Justices of High Courts in New Delhi. The Prime Minister said the government considers the possibilities of technology in the judicial system as an essential part of the Digital India mission. He said the e-courts project is being implemented in a mission mode in the country. Modi said the judiciary is the guardian of the constitution and the legislature represents the aspirations of the citizens, adding that this balance will prepare the roadmap for an effective and time-bound judicial system in the country. Modi said in 2015, the centre identified about 1,800 laws which have become irrelevant. Out of these, 1,450 laws were abolished. He said that only 75 such laws have been abolished by the states and urged the states to look into it. Talking about under-trial prisoners, he said, today there are about 3.5 lakh such prisoners in the country. The Prime Minister said most of them are from poor and ordinary families and urged the Chief Ministers and Chief Justices of High Courts to give priority to their cases. Naga People's Front NPF has unanimously elected MLA Kuzholuzo Nienu as the leader of NPF Legislature Party, while MLA Dr. Nganshi as the party chief whip. This was announced by the NPF President, Dr. Legislature, during a press conference held at his residence in Kohima today. Terming the four MLAs as the heroes of the party, the NPF president said the party is happy for these four MLAs and said the going away of the 21 MLAs may be a shock to many, but for them it came earlier as expected. Asserting that it was not a surprise for the party, he said the party is not discouraged. Rather, with the four strong MLAs, the party will be revamped and reactivate its activities to face the coming elections. Legislature said the party is of the view that the government of the day should give back the two posts held by the defected members which belong to the NPF party. He said the four NPF MLAs will continue to remain as part of the UTA government solely due to political reasons. He said whatever changes may be taking place in the political parties, the party will not change. Legislature said the party organization is intact. However, it cannot rule out that the supporters of these 21 leaders may also resign. The NPF president said the 21 MLAs have joined the other party on their own and called it not a merger but a clear defection. Legislature said the party will take its next course by properly examining the situation first, saying it is difficult for the party to talk about whether to take the defectors if they want to come back. The party president said that it has the support of the people and it will come back stronger. Advisor for Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, Dr. Neikesalie Nicky Kire, has called on the different tribes of Nagaland to stand in unity for the development of the state. Kire said people should change their outlook and mindset along with time. The advisor was speaking at a Silver Jubilee celebration of the Konyak Women Organization, Konyak Nyupu Sheko Kong Kohima Unit today. Emphasizing on the theme of the celebration, Empowered Women, Empower Women, Dr. Nicky said, it is time that we review the various restrictions and limitations set for the womenfolk by our society. He said some of the traditional taboos set for the womenfolk should be removed, as today women are working shoulder to shoulder with men in many fields. Lamenting that many Nagas lacked civic sense, he expressed concern on the irresponsible attitude of the people towards public properties. The advisor further urged the people not to depend on the government to fix every basic amenities, but to be responsible citizens and contribute towards the development and progress of the state. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Nagaland observed World Veterinary Day today, along with the rest of the world, under the theme Strengthening Veterinary Resilience. In the state capital Kohima, a program was organized at the Chief Veterinary Office to mark the day. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Veterinary Officer Dr. Rokozo Dole said the day is observed to promote the health and welfare of animals and to honor the veterinarians who serve to protect animals. Addressing the program as theme speaker, veterinary surgeon, Veterinarian Hospital Kohima, Dr. Elizabeth Yome said, resilient veterinarians and para vets are better equipped to handle the daily challenges and crises that may occur in their practices. Dr. Yome called on the veterinarians and para vets to motivate young people to take up the noble veterinarian profession, create awareness among people on various zoonotic diseases, and the importance of vaccination in livestock and pet animals. Advisor to Chief Minister Abu Mehta said, Kohima Science College, as an iconic institution, has produced some of the finest minds of the state. Mehta was speaking at the 59th parting social of the Kohima Science College Autonomous Jotsoma today. He said students molded by the institution have gone on to become some of the nation builders of Nagaland and India, having made great contributions in the journey of the people. Life, Mehta said, is the only way to scale the heights and reach the ambition that they aspire to achieve. He also said the buzzing of graduates are fortunate to have studied and groomed in a city like Kohima, which is a landmark in the history of the world. He said those 600 students graduating will influence the minds of many people that they meet in the days to come. Terming that Nagaland is placed in the middle of the emerging ASEAN economy, Mehta said the state's strongest strength is the geography, and the coming century will be the Asian century. He said today we live in an ultra-modern world where the world has made great progress in technology and information, making the lives of humans easier and comfortable. Mehta further called on the graduates to make a difference in the society. The block level health mela for Kohima district concluded today with a health mela at Chetama Health and Wellness Center. The health mela was organized in commemoration of 75th Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by the District Health Society Kohima and Department of Health and Family Welfare. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Krehu Lezachu said, Nagas have come a long way since attaining statehood. However, awareness on health and wellness still needs to be sensitized amongst the people of the rural areas. He expressed hope that through this health mela, the people would be well informed about the health issues and grab the opportunity and avail the health care services and be benefited. Also addressing the program, Deputy Commissioner of Kohima, Gregory Tajavele, who is also the chairman of the District Health Society, said, in order to take forward the Northeast states to be at par with the rest of the country, a week-long celebration of Northeast Festival under various themes for all Northeastern states was started on 28 April. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls for encouraging local languages in courts. Naga People's Front elects Kuzholuzo Nienu as leader of NPF Legislature Party and Dr. Nganshi as party chief whip. Advisor Dr. Neikesalie Nicky Kire says various restrictions and limitations set for womenfolk needs to be reviewed. And Nagaland observes World Veterinary Day today. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.